Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want us to talk about something very important. Are you a foreigner? Are you a foreigner or are you a tourist that is willing to travel to Japan in 2026? And will I advise you to travel to Japan in 2026 as a tourist or as a foreigner who wants to visit Japan in basic terms, right? Because that's a tourist. So, do you want to visit Japan in 2026? And will I advise you to do so? The short answer is yes. The short answer is yes. And before I dive right into it, guys, please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me grow. So please stick with me. So guys, stick with me. Sorry, I just got distracted by the train. Stick with me to the end because the last reason is really important and one of the most important reasons why I'm making this video. One of the most important reasons. First things first, the first reason why I'll advise any foreigner to relocate to Japan or to visit Japan in 2026 is because Japan is basically now on sale. What do I mean by this? I don't mean that Japan is actually selling land and stuff like that. No. Right? Japan just got way cheaper for foreign tourists in 2026. Right? The value of the yen has been dropping significantly over the past few months. It has been dropping significantly. So if you are a foreign tourist and you're about to visit a country, please put Japan at the top of that list, right? Because when you come here and you exchange your currency into the Japanese yen, you find that everything becomes way cheaper, right? Everything becomes way cheaper as a foreigner as a foreigner visiting Japan. So if you want to visit a country that is both modern, very safe, and very futuristic and very cultural, I implore you to visit Japan. Right? Japan is that one country that you have the value for your money that you visited the country. So if you want to visit the country, this should be the first point that you should be thinking of, right? You exchange your money, it becomes way cheaper as a foreigner living in Japan. Even though as a local resident, it's expensive. But if you exchange your currency, the Western currency, it becomes way cheaper as a foreigner living in Japan. Secondly, Japan is a very clean, very safe country. It's very clean, very safe, regardless of where you are. You can be in the city center, you can be in the suburbs. Japan is very clean and very safe. You can go out at any time in the night. You can go out at any time. You can come back at any time. And you don't feel this need that you should be scared of something. No, right? Japan is very safe, very modern, very clean. So if you want to visit a country that is both safe, very clean, very modern, you should think of Japan. Everything runs on time. The train system, the bus system, everything here runs on time. And they are very meticulous about what they do, right? There are people that are rooted in their culture. So, and a part of their culture is being safe and clean and on time, and everything is rooted in their DNA. So you should visit Japan, and this should be a second reason why you should pick Japan over any other country to visit in 2026. You should pick Japan. Thirdly, I think Japan is the only country that has been able to. I don't know if it's the only country, but I think, to my knowledge, Japan is the only country that has been able to modernize while still maintaining deep consciousness to their roots, right? What do I mean by this? You can go now to Nagoya City Center, beside the five-star hotels and the skyscrapers there. Beside that, you see uh, 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 either you see a temple or you see a castle, right? These temples or these castles that have been here for thousands of years, right? They still maintain that deep cultural tie to their. They still maintain that deep sense of cultural belonging, and they still maintain that deep connection to their culture, right? So if you want to visit any country that you want to have a value for your money, this is a country you should visit. You have everything. You have the modernization, you have the tech that is like you are living in 2075, still have maintaining that tradition, right? You walk here in Japan and you feel the sense of a country that is very, very modern, very modern. It's very modern, but still very connected to their culture, still very connected to their tradition, and still very connected to their ideas as a people. So Japan is a country that you should think of visiting in 2026. Then fourthly, the last, which is not basically the least, but is the last of this video. In 2027, right, Japan is rolling out a new system, the JESTA system. It's just new and they just passed it in parliament. They are rolling out a new system that it will be more difficult to visit as a foreigner. What do I mean by it will be more difficult to visit as a foreigner? By 2027, sorry, you have to do pre-screening online, right, before you even book your flight. They have this system that they want to roll out that it will be a little bit more tedious as a foreigner to visit in 2025. 2027, sorry, I keep saying 2025. In 2027. So if you want to visit Japan, this is the best time to visit, right? That you get that you have to you will not be able to, not you will not be able to, but you have to, how do I say it, do a less paperwork right now. Right now there'll be less paperwork. There's less paperwork because in 2027 there'll be more paperwork, right? To avoid the more paperwork, I think now is the best time to visit. You avoid all those paperwork and all those screening and all those stuff. You visit now and you get to experience Japan in its fullness, right? And honestly, right now it's getting to summer and places are not that cold. It's not that cold, and it has great temperatures during the summer. You can go to the beach, you can go to Mount Fuji, you can visit Hokkaido and places that are just breathtaking. So, guys, if you want to visit the country in 2027, 2026, sorry, 2026, keep saying 2027, 2025. If you want to visit the country in 2026, Japan should be right at the top there, right? Japan should be right at the top there. It's going to give you a value for your money. And trust me, you are going to enjoy it and you're going to come back to me, right? So, guys, let me know in the comment section what you want me to check next, right? Please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, share the video to a loved one that wants to visit Japan. It's going to really help me. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Peace out.